Hey y'all, welcome back to another video on my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I did these blood roses for this Halloween vampire set using the Ugly Duckling schmelt. So today, to do this design, we're going to need a Taco's top coat. That's just my selection for what I'm going to seal this tip with. You're going to need some sort of detailer brush, so I'm using the Ugly Duckling number 2. And then you're going to want some type of brush to apply your color with. So I'm going to use the Light Elegance gel polish brush. I'm going to use the smelted white and black. And then you're going to want some kind of a glassy gel to put on top of the roses. If you don't have one, you can actually mix some top coat with a color to get your look. Okay, let's get started. So I'm gonna go in with the smelted black, and I'm just going to go ahead and paint it onto our tip here. After you're done applying the black to the nail, do not cure it. So next we are going to go in with our white, and we're going to use our detailer brush for this. I don't really want there to be too much color in my brush. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm going to make like a C swirled shape. Now with adding a little bit on my brush, if you guys see where it ends, this is where I'm going to start my next petal. And I'm just going in and I'm just thinning out the ends there. Okay, now with where it ends again, we're going to start with the thickest point of our petal and slowly decrease how thin our petal becomes. I'm just going to drag it out on the other side and make it thin too. So now here, this is where I'm going to start off with my thickest part, and I'm going to make this a little bit thicker than my previous two petals. I'm just very carefully dragging it out. And it's okay if you're shaky, because this will actually add more detail to your petal. Okay. So because we're starting to run out of room here, I'm going to do our next petal here. So I'm making this petal a bit bigger. Now I'm just going to drag out my sides again. We're going to drag out on this side too. And if you start getting too much black, you can always just wipe it out of your brush. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place my next thick piece here. And I'm going to drag it out and thin it out as I go. Now I'm going to do it again on this side. And ta-da! So now I'm going to add my next petal. petal in here. And again, apply a lot of pressure to get it thicker and lighten up your pressure as you go around. Okay. So I think this rose looks pretty good. I'm going to still go ahead and make another one. So while I'm working on this next rose, I just want to mention that when you are making your petals, it's a good idea to kind of space out each layer of petal away from each other, just so that when you are making your next set of petals, you're not having to make this weird bumpy mountain over top of where your previous petal ended. If you look, I actually didn't do that in some of my petals that I did, just because I found it was really difficult to not have my face inside of the camera for you guys. So once I'm done my roses here, I'm gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes. And what this does is it's letting the schmelted do its stuff. It's gonna bleed into each other, and if you see in the top one, it's really starting to come in a lot quicker than what the bottom was, because we did that one first. So now I'm just going in with the Wildflower sticky gel, and I'm going to apply 2 coats of this. So I'm going to apply the first layer and then the second one. So after I'm done applying my second coat of our red polish, I'm going to go in with my tackless top coat and seal this nail up. So thanks again for popping in and checking out my video. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you are notified of when I release new videos. See you next time, guys. Bye.